Hey guys, welcome to Drupal Learn. Today we are going to see some basics on Drupal views. So what are Drupal views? Drupal views are nothing but a type of entities in Drupal, just like a node or a term or even a user entity. So when do we use Drupal views? Views are generally used to display a group of contents in a desirable format, such as a grid format or a table format, etc. Now let's go ahead and get started. Logging into my site. So let's go ahead and create a bunch of contents, and I already have a content type event. So let's go ahead and create some content for event. I'm creating some 50 contents. You can generate. So I've installed devel module and using devel module to generate some test contents. Now if you go back to contents, you can see there are a lot of event nodes. So let's go ahead and access one of the event nodes. What does it have? So event node has some body and when the event starts and when the event ends. Now let's display this group of events in a table format. So to create a view, go to structure, views, add view, and we will name this as events. You should let it choose as content of type. You should choose event and click on create a page. Enter the page display settings. This is where you can choose the different format. You can leave it as such. Once you go to the next step, you can configure there as well. I'm gonna go ahead and choose format table right here. So click and save and edit. So as you can see here, you can see whatever changes, how this view is gonna display under this preview. Now we have the title under a table format. Now let's go ahead and add the rest of the fields, the start date and end date. Let's look for start, add it, and we don't need this colon after a label. Just click on apply and we will have another end date. If you go under preview, you can see here the title, the start date and the end date in a table format. Now go ahead and save it. Now if you go back to the site, try to access events, you can see the view in a table format. The page doesn't look good. Let's go ahead and tweak the page settings. Now it's set to mini, we don't want that. We'll set an full pager. And how many items per page? Now let's stick it to 5 should be enough, 10 should be enough. Click on apply, save, and then come back to the page and refresh. You can see here, clicking on to the next pager, you can see each events. Now you have this title as linkable. When you click on this link, it will actually take you to the original node page of this particular event. Now coming back, now let's say you wanted to modify the format that is being displayed for the date, start date and the end date. Now I don't need the, let's say I don't need the timing. I'll go there, click on start date, and you have a formatter here, and you can see the date format here. There are a lot of options that can be chosen over here. So let's put it just the date. Click on apply, save, and come back here. You will see only the date. Now let's go ahead. Now I want to change this format to grid. Click on grid, and it will show you a number of columns to be displayed, either horizontal or vertical. And it also lets you to add custom class, which you can use for designing purposes. Use this class, add your uh, css to this particular selector. Now go ahead and apply. You can see the preview here. Now I give 4 columns. Click on save and come back into the page. You can see it here. Now let's go back. We'll make it 3 columns so that it looks better. See the preview? Yeah, kind of looks definitely better. Save it. Much better. So we'll change this page items to per page. Since it's 3, we'll make it to 9, so it looks equal and it's equally spaced. Come back to the page. Much better. Now if you want, you can add your padding and stuffs to each of these classes, each of these divs, so that it's evenly spaced and stuff. So we have seen how to create a basic view and change the format and settings option. Thanks for watching, guys.